Welcome my boys and girls, I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. This is a requested one. You guys been asking me to share a new build for a challenge rift. And so today I bring you one of the most broken wizard build that you can use for the challenge rift. And nothing is going to hit me and we will be doing a ton of damage. The best thing about this build is you can use it versus the monsters and the boss as well. Before, the build that I was using needed you to switch for a boss and needed you to switch for the monsters. Alright, I'm getting hit. Right now, this is a challenge rift 590. We are doing gameplay plus the build. And right now, my combat rating is 652, less than the requirement of this challenge rift, which is 590. So let's see how well we're gonna do. I'm trying to gather as many monsters I can to demonstrate how broken these builds are. The monsters will not be moving at all. I'm seeing one elite who isn't following. If only they can improve the AI so they actually follow you, it would be much easier for me to, like, it would be much easier for us to group them up. But there we go. Now I'm going to show you guys the absolutely ridiculous power of this build. They will not be moving at all while we're doing ton of damage. And the good thing is this build will do ton of damage versus the bosses as well, and make the summons or the companion, familiar, whatever they have, minions, completely useless. There we go. You can look, completely made the trash monster look like trash with 652 less combat rating. All right, we are done. Now I need to try and find some more blues quicker, or maybe try and gather a lot of monsters. But all right, let me try and pick this up. Okay, I should have not picked up that shrine at all. I wanted to showcase the power of my actual build and not the power of the shrine. My apologies for that. But I'm gonna try and gather some more monsters. I saw a pretty decent amount of monsters from the left side, but yeah, I feel bad picking up that shrine. I didn't put all that much effort into looking which shrine that was. I thought it was maybe the chain lightning one, but there we go. Again, making them completely useless. Right now the shrine is working, but even without the shrine, they would not be moving at all. They would stay frozen on the spot and not do anything while I just keep gathering them up. And I think we're gonna spawn the boss. Hopefully it will not be Zoltan Cool. Other than that dude and few others, we should be fine. So just take a look at that. 622% less damage at the moment. All right, we have the Sanguine Queen, a good boss to showcase that her monsters, minions, will be completely useless versus me. The only way I'm gonna die to her is if I make mistake. Otherwise, she isn't gonna kill me at all. And depending on how aggressive I fight her, it's just basically up to me. You guys can see doing ton of damage already, taking her HP down more than 10 million, but this fight is still gonna be long. So what I'm gonna do is just force forward this and see you guys in a couple of seconds. Alright boys and girls, we are almost done with her. I died once to her AoE attack and made some mistakes, but there we go. End up defeating, and again, look at that. We can go take a look at the combat rating, about 652 less. Now let's go dive into the build that we used. Starting with the skills, I was using Magic Missile, Slow Time, Frost Field, Arcane Wind, and Meteor. Now the Warband, I should be using the one that gives me more attack power. I end up forgetting. So for a challenge, Rift, I would advise using an attacker so you can have more attack power, but I end up using the block one by mistake. And for the Paragon, this is what I was using. You guys can try something else, whatever works the best for you, but I would still recommend using a slinger. You can use a different node, that is totally fine. Now for some of the important builds, what you should be using is a lot of critical hit chance, critical hit damage on your helm, shoulder, weapons, and offhand, and then try and stack up as much beneficial duration on your chest, legs, and belt. You can get beneficial duration, shoes as well. Then for the rings, you can try and get some skill cooldown, and same for the amulet, get some skill cooldown. And also highly recommended getting eternal effects like for slow time, so you can have higher uptime for the skill. And if you can, try and get some eternal effects for the meteor as well. As you hit enemies with the meteor, they will increase or they will take more damage from you. Now that is out of the way, let's dive into the set pieces that I was using. I was equipped with 4-piece Vitus Urges, increasing the beneficial duration of my skills and some of the gems that I have, and also getting 30% attack speed increase, which is extremely important when we gather up the enemies. We use primary a lot, and also we were using primary a lot versus the bosses. So 4 pieces of Vitus. Then I was equipped with 2 pieces of Banquet of Eyes. Since I have Seeping Bile, Rolling Consequence of Fire, I was able to take advantage of this. Once I put a poison or fire effect to the enemy, I could do 15% more damage to the enemies. And at the end, using 2 pieces of Feasting Baron to extend the duration of freeze and poison, fire, stuff like that. Now quickly taking a look for the essences I was using. The first helm is the slow time one. That gives us the ability to spam a lot of skills. Slow time now causes you to enter the power of luck, causing a non-channel skill to reduce the cooldown of your other skill, increasing your movement speed and the cooldown. And this is going to be extremely important. The chest is for the Frost Field. And Frost Field now grant you creeping chill, causing your attack to chill enemies and freeze them on critical hit. The shoulder is for the meteor. After casting meteor, damage is increased by 19% for 3 seconds. And since we're casting meteor every 1 second, this will stay up at all time. The legs is for the meteor as well. Meteor now empower you, during which you can call huge meteor to fall at target location, but using a dash skill will cancel empowerment. Alright, we're not using the dash, so it should be fine. The main hand is for the Arcane Wind. Arcane Wind now summon a storm that grow over time, pulling in enemy. This is our quad control. And then second main hand is for the slow time. When we use slow time, it gives us 22.8% skill damage increase for 3 seconds. And since we're stacking up a lot of beneficial duration, the skill duration will be more than 6 seconds, at least for me. Then the first offhand is the Elder Crystal for the Arcane Wind. Arcane Wind now also freeze chill enemies for 2.4 seconds. Then the second main hand offhand is, my apologies, for the Magic Missile Blaster Cast, giving us 2 additional missile, and they do some more damage. And that is the build. Now I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it later.